Alright everybody, check it out. So what I got here is some minestrone soup. I've got zucchini leeks, carrots, mushrooms, you see over here, fresh green beans, onions, just about everything, right? Then in the crock pot overnight, and what you see in there is actually beef broth. This is the first time actually using beef broth. I had me a burger yesterday, so we'll see how it affects me. This is my third bowl I'm about to eat. The beef broth is organic, grass-fed, so I did focus on that. Add some flavor, some protein to the soup. It tastes great, it tastes phenomenal. Wanted to talk about diets, nutrition, food sensitivities. A lot of people are getting on these diets and they stay on these diets for an extended period of time. Now, what diet is really about and what it's for you to do is it's more of a stepping stone to figure out what foods you're sensitive to, what foods you can have in moderation. There might be one food that you can have every single day, once a day, every single day, and not have no flare-ups, no symptoms. Then there might be foods where you can only eat it once a day or once a week. There might be foods you can only eat once a month. Okay? Now, it does go back to healing your gut, knowing that you're taking care of your gut, you're going to feel a difference. You're going to feel the difference when your gut is healthy, especially when you eat foods that may cause flare-up and they don't cause a flare-up. You know then that your gut is in check and your gut's doing pretty well. It's pretty healthy. So you got to keep that in mind. Diets, the first three letters spell out die in diet. So if you stay on a diet, it's not going to do long-term. It's not going to be a long-term lasting effect. You're going to have to switch it up. You're not going to be able to do the same diet every single year, year after year. What the goal is healing your gut and knowing what foods cause flares with you particularly. Me particularly, this may not be for everybody as well. Dairy causes flares. Now I can have it in moderation, but it's only like maybe once a week. I haven't had dairy though in a month and a half, 2 months or so now. But I can have a little bit of dairy. Like I said, maybe once a week, once a month, I might have some. Just a little bit. Actually, I am not going to lie, I did have some dairy yesterday. I had some grass-fed cheese imported from Ireland. Didn't have a lot, but I kept it in moderation. Just a little bit, just enough on my burger to taste it. And it was great. Okay, obviously, cheese is awesome. I'm probably not going to have no flares, probably not going to have no problems because I take my probiotics. I eat prebiotic foods like leeks, oats, bananas, apples, different roots, chicory root, yucca root. I don't eat those roots yet, but those are prebiotic foods. Probiotic foods are fermented foods, and you can also take it in a supplement form. I take Garden of Life. It stays in the refrigerator. It's always live. Vegetable capsule. It's great. I take 2 of them daily. I'm going to start taking them 2 a day. So my gut is going to be in check. So if I happen to have a burger or a pizza or something that would cause a flare or symptoms and chronic aggravating pain that we used to cause pain with me, is not going to cause it no more. So try to not focus so much on no starch diet, no sugar diet. People go away and they don't eat no sugar. Okay, well, here's the thing. I exercise daily. It's my passion. It's my fitness. Or it's my passion. It's what I eat, live, dream, breathe, everything. Okay, so I can have some sugars. I can have some gluten foods because I know that my body is going to work it off. Now, I try to do focus on having it earlier in the day before I work out or right after I work out. You don't really want to have sugar or things like that right before you're going to go to bed because then you could have problems in the morning. You could have stiffness when you wake up in the morning. I don't want to sit here going on and sound like a broken record and be annoying and monotonous and this video go on forever. Point being is, be mindful about what foods would trigger more symptoms. And it takes a couple days for the foods to trigger pain. It's not going to be right away. It's not going to be in the first 12 hours. It's not going to be in the first. It might start to feel it in the first 24 hours, but more likely 36 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours is when you're going to feel these pains. You're going to feel these flares come up. Now, it might be kind of hard to figure out what foods trigger that. So you're going to have to maybe break it down. Go back to just plant-based. Start from that. 30 days. Take your probiotics twice a day with a raw plant-based diet. Once you get to that 30 days, then reintroduce foods that you cut out. Okay, so try a little bit of dairy. Wait 3 days. See if you have any problems. No? Okay, maybe that moderation is good. If you did have pain, maybe you just need to lower the moderation some. Not necessarily cut it out, but lower the moderation and don't have it every day. Have it every other day or once a week, once a month, like I was saying. Anyhow, if you have any questions, make sure to please comment below. If you can find my email address, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, whatever it may be. If you have questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask me, and I'll answer your questions as soon as I can. Alright, guys, autoimmune disease, I don't like disease, condition. Autoimmune disease, natural wellness. We're about trying to heal your body naturally, manage the autoimmune condition, treat it, put it in a remission, maybe even cure it, depending on where you're at with the autoimmune condition that you have. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, hit the like, sub button. Appreciate you.